Impact.
New talents, experts, and professionals in different fields.
Different topics that contribute knowledge to society.
And what's going on here in the Sultan.
It's Impact. Hosted by Tariq Al-Warwani.
Tuesdays at 5 p.m. and Sundays at 9 p.m.
It's all here every week on the Nation Station.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Impact, a weekly entertainment and knowledge sharing program aired live specifically to share with you topics that contribute knowledge to the society. Every week, Impact hosts and invites guests that are expert, professional, and leaders from the field that bring wealth of knowledge to you. Impact also highlights and promotes talents in the country that contribute knowledge and success to the nation. This program, ladies and gentlemen, is a weekly session that I will have with you every Sunday at 9 a.m. and Tuesday at 5 p.m. I'm your host, Tariq Al-Barwani, along with our studio engineer, DJ Ayub, for an hour bringing you free knowledge at your doorsteps on Oman Radio FM 90.4. Okay, stay tuned after this music break for today's very interesting personality and today's interesting impact topic.
Your nation station across the country. From Al Dahira to Al Sharqiya, Masandam to Dhofar, and everywhere in between.
This is Oman FM.
More than just the music. Best variety, more music.
Tune into the nation station across Oman and on our app, Oman Radio.
More music.
Welcome back to Impact, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Tariq Al-Barwani, along with our studio engineer, DJ Ayub, with you here today live on Oman Radio FM 90.4. Now, what would it take to successfully manage a product? Who could better explain this than a professional with over 15 years plus years of experience working with leading telecom companies in the world? These leading telecom companies in the world include, but is not limited to, Nortel Networks, Lucent Technologies, Rogers Cable, Bell Mobility, and Mobily, MashaAllah. Currently heading a department of B2B fixed and advanced products. The question is, however, who is he? Mr. Adnan Khan, a Bachelor's of Science in Computer Engineering, graduate from Iowa State University from the United States of America. Adnan is also a certified product manager and a certified product marketing manager from the Association of International Product Marketing and Management from the United States of America. MashaAllah, Adnan is with us here today and has accepted this invitation to come and share with you all that you need to know about managing and launching successful products. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Sheikh Adnan, how are you doing today?
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Thank you very much, Tariq, giving me an opportunity to come here and discuss my career, which will be very beneficial for our youth, and I really thank for your show. Thank you very much and looking forward to it.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Adnan, let me first take this opportunity to thank you very much for accepting to come for this program. It wasn't very easy for me to ask you to come in this program because I know you've got your own commitments, you've got work that you have. But before that, let me share one thing with you, Adnan. Adnan, the personality as yourself, many times when people, when I go and share about the guests that I would like them to come into the program, what I do is I post about them in social media and so on. When I did about yourself, MashaAllah, I received tremendous feedback. And what does that say? MashaAllah, because of the characteristic that you have. Needless to mention, you're always available to help a lot of people. MashaAllah, may Allah bless you always. Fi dunya wal akhirah, ya Rabbil Alameen.
Thank you very much, Tariq. It's very nice of you.
Yeah, in fact, if I start talking about you, man, I might end up writing a book. So what I would do today is that I don't want to be selfish in a way that I know a lot about you. I want other people as well to know a lot about you and the thing that you have done. And also, I would like people to learn about product management, which is the topic of our discussion today. Now, before we restart, Brother Adnan, could you please share a bit about your background? So basically your work, education, and to where it lead you to get into product.
Sure. Product management is quite an interesting field. I could see anybody be a product manager. I can illustrate how I become a product manager. To tell you, I started from Oman.
Okay, mashallah, mashallah.
I did my high school from Oman.
Okay.
So I consider Oman as my home country.
When was that?
That was back in 96.
Mashallah, mashallah, mashallah. So you were studying in Oman?
Yes, I came in Oman first time in 91, where I did my high school from Oman.
Okay, where in Oman?
I went to Pakistan School, Muscat.
Mashallah, mashallah. Yeah. So have you visited it lately or so on?
Yes, it has been very interesting to come back. I came back to Oman after quite a while.
Okay.
And for me, it was very nice. Okay. I've never expected that I would be back in Oman after doing high school, but Alhamdulillah.
Because we love you, man. The people, good people, that's what we do. I mean, we love them to come back. Mashallah. Okay.
Yeah. So after finishing my high school, I went to US where I did my bachelor's in computer engineering. Okay. Focusing on software engineering. Okay. So that's why I will illustrate how an engineer can become a marketeer as well. Okay. So it's very interesting. So I did my bachelor's in computer engineering, where I started off working within US as a software development engineer with one of the leading companies in US.
Okay, mashallah.
In fact, two of them there. And then I moved to Canada, where I worked with two of the leading companies as a network capacity planner. So I switched my career.
Okay, so from a computer programmer or someone to networking.
Yeah, to network capacity planning totally into it, because I wasn't very fond of doing programming. Okay. Yeah, so I always look at the mood that that we can always look at other areas. So I into network planning. Okay. My whole goal was, let's do 5 years of core technical work. Okay. Then move into the management or move into marketing aspect. Okay, mashallah. So this is where I got a break. Then I started working as a product manager back in Canada, where I was there for about a couple of years, and then I moved to Oman. Okay, mashallah. It's about 10 years now. I am in the field of product management.
Mashallah, mashallah.
And
mashallah.
It has been evolved a lot. A lot of learning has been done. Okay. So that's another reason I told you, so product management, where you can see it's more of a marketing function. Okay. But I am coming from the strong technical background and landing into it. So there is nothing difficult about product management. Okay. It's how if you have will to do any of the things, is just like your mindset. Okay. You need to have a mindset, you put target to it, and then you excel in that. Mashallah. So that's what my whole plan was, to be in a product management. Okay. And I have worked on a lot of products. Okay. Looking at the mobile side, looking at the fixed side, Mashallah. Looking at the handsets, devices, connection card. Okay. So it has been all interesting, and whenever I did, interestingly doing new product launches. Okay. So that's how I ended up in product management, and it's a very interesting field. Mashallah. And you get to meet with different people of different backgrounds. What I see, product manager is a link. You're connecting between IT, engineering, service delivery, technology, commercial, procurement. So that is the core of product manager. Okay. So at the end of the day, you are responsible to ensure everything works fine. So I can see product manager is a person who is packaging the product right to the customer, how you take it to the customer. Okay. And in order to define the product, it varies from which segment you're targeting. Okay. And just to illustrate, product management field within telecom is different than product management field within any other industry. Okay. Talk about FMCG industries. You talk about...
So FMCG, you mean food industries?
Yeah.
Okay.
Food and
beverage.
Yes, those industries. You talk about hotels. A management industry, you talk about airline industry. So automobile construction, there's a lot of product managers, but now what I'd like to say is the core value remain the same. Like how you define the product, it all starts from the idea.
Okay.
What is an idea? You capture the idea. Then based on the idea, you come in and you define what it needs to be, what does customer want, and how you actually implement the idea.
Okay.
So just a basic steps between product management is idea, then you're coming into planning, then you're coming into implementation, then you close out.
Okay.
This is the fourth thing, major concept, and it's
of the product management.
Correct.
Now, okay, I really liked when you shared the cycle that goes into the project management. I'll just go one little bit step and ask you this question. As our topics today is product management, and I've used the word product. Sharing basics, very basics. What are products in any place? Give me some example.
Yeah, so product could be anything. Right now, a water bottle is a product.
Okay.
Which you're using, and how you take it to the market.
Okay.
It's a different way. If you say today it's low sodium,
Okay.
water, it's
Yes.
directed to the segments. Okay, the people who have high blood pressure cannot
Okay.
drink water.
Okay.
So you do by the labeling of
Okay.
that. Okay, so low sodium, it attracts the people. So that's
Okay.
a segment approach. So
Okay.
product could be anything.
Anything that an organization offers.
Offered.
So if you said like mobile companies, it will be the give an example.
Products and services is a mobile as a handset
Okay.
is a product. Then services running on top of it. Most common is like WhatsApp,
Okay.
SMS service,
Okay.
which
Yes.
comes in there. You have the navigation softwares,
Okay.
which comes in as part
Yes.
of the bundling of the product.
Yeah. So these are all the products.
These all
if
the
you're going
product-
to automobile, for example, automobile industry, would it be cars?
It could be car.
Okay.
It could be functionality within the car. It is the different size of the car.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is as an overall is a product, and there goes a product line managers
Okay.
who is
okay.
managing the product line
Okay.
of different aspect, and again based on different criteria, based on the different needs, whether it's a sedan car or whether it's a SUV car,
Okay.
based on what the customer wants, how the
Okay.
seating will be.
Okay.
So that comes as part of the product which is coming to the market.
Okay. And for that, the product to go in the market would need a product manager.
Correct.
And that's the role what we're talking about.
Correct.
Amazing. Now, does every organization need to have a product manager?
They should, in my opinion,
Okay.
because that's where you do a structured approach of how you're taking anything to the market.
Okay.
Most of the cases they don't have product managers. Some of the cases they have product marketing managers. Some of the cases they have technical product managers.
Okay.
So in the case of, if talk about OEMs, let's suppose companies who are manufacturing the equipments, what they have is there's a product line manager. These are all focusing on technical.
Okay.
So you see a big boxes of a PVXs, which is a system which is
Yeah.
coming in place. That is the overall is a product. So many product managers works on that.
Okay.
So these are different theme, and it varies from industry to industry.
Okay.
Another example is banking sector.
Okay.
Mobile app, mobile banking, that is a product. So product
Okay.
manager is behind that as well,
Yeah,
in order
okay.
to building it.
Oh, yeah,
So
very
some of
interesting.
the organization, there is a difference between product manager and product marketing manager.
Okay.
So product manager responsibility, again, it varies within different organization.
Okay.
They are there from concept to launch of anything, any of the product. And then product marketing manager is taking from the launch into the channel. Means
Okay.
how different channel, how the products is behaving, taking into different segments.
Okay.
By segment, I mean it's a corporate, business, SME, SOHO,
Yeah.
depending upon how you classify the segments,
Okay.
and taking it up, and then eventually withdrawing the product as well.
Okay.
So sometime we launch the product, and another example is iPhone. So you see every year iPhone is coming up.
Yeah. Keep on
That's
coming. Yeah.
so every time there are new functions.
Okay.
Another phenomena is they are augmenting the product.
Okay.
Product augmentations are coming up, where they're differentiating the product, how you differentiate the product in different versions are coming up there. So that's another way of keeping the product line.
Okay, and that role is the product managers do that, right?
Correct.
They're the ones who really engineer this product and then they roll it out.
Correct.
Now, tell me one thing, Adnan. Is a product manager role generic in every organization? I think you said not.
It's I could say it's 50 to 60% generic. The
Okay.
core values remain the same. About 30 to 40% is the knowledge which is related to the industry.
Okay.
So the product manager who's running in the banking sector, launching any product, they need to ensure, like say in Oman, all the products are launched as per the CBO, Central Bank of Oman.
Okay.
So they need to know the regulations, what are the rules, especially it varies from country to country. And when it comes to telecommunication, they need to know how the rules and regulations are, regulatory authorities are coming up there, so they need to launch in respect to that. So domain knowledge is a must.
Okay.
This is where I'm saying about 30 to 40% industry domain knowledge is there, and about 50 to 60% is the core value of how you develop the process.
Excellent. Can you please share with me the journey of the 60 to 70? Because you said 60 to 70 is generic. 30 to 40 you say is more of the technical per se. So 60, give me the journey that a product manager goes through from initiating all the way to launching a product.
Yeah. So as I explained before, so briefly what I could tell you here is product manager journey is we are creating the ideas, taking the ideas, putting on a board. It's just like, and see which ideas works best.
Okay.
And best means we look at different things. We look at the profitability of the product, how much the profitability it will come in. We look at what are the market demands are. We look at whether that product is required for the regulation perspective in order to build country. So there are different, you call it, we have the metrics which is defined and different selection criteria. So once we selected, yes, we are going with that. Then we look at different use cases. What does customer want? So we collect all the information through customer, and that is dealt with meeting with the customer, meeting with creating focus groups into it, how the product is going to be used. So these use cases are getting collected. And once everything is done, then normally we put it in a concept paper. So concept paper is a document which is basically contains all the information of all how the product needs to be behave. It's basically we are giving our commercial requirements. So to the technical team. Now technical team takes care of the commercial requirements. Then they translate into the technical requirements. It comes to which function needs to be impacted, which area needs to be impacted. Based on that, they do the impact analysis. They give us the estimates, how the estimates are, whether estimate means it is the time it takes to develop the product, and also cost. If we need to get any more equipment in place, or any costing, it could be related to the marketing activity, it could be related to any of the system enhancement from the technical side, from the commercial side. Once it's finalized, then we do a business case. So business case is key. Ensuring that product is profitable, it's meeting as per company standards. Each and every company has different standards set in order to launch any product. It varies from telecom, from the dairy industry, from the banking industry. Based on that, we go in, and after we have got all the approvals, then it goes into the technical implementation, commercial implementation. So what we do basically here is while technical teams are working on their technical implementation, we as a product manager look at it, how we're going to launch the product. How are we going to market the product into different channels? How are we going to package it? How are we going to support it when customer complaint comes in? So it's a full cycle. I could say is product manager is the heart of any of the organization. That is developing, because at the end of the day, whenever there are any challenges or any concerns, at the end of the day, it goes to product manager. Yes, what did you do? We need an answer. So that is a quite an important position.
It's like the engine of a car, man.
It is.
Mashallah. No, I respect that fully. Now, I've understand from you that a product manager within organization plays a very important role to define the product and put the different various characteristics that is there in order to take it out to the market. And he or she would work with different departments within organization to help them roll out this product, right? Now, what does it take for one to become a product manager?
What does it take? As I explained, you need to have the commercial acumen, commercial background in order to introduce. It's not an easy, especially I'm talking from my engineering perspective. Being an engineer, going into commercial, it takes a lot of knowledge, a lot of learning activities. So from the product management perspective, is normally in any of the organization, there are junior product managers who comes in there, then they become a senior product manager, then their role evolve. So, and any person who has a technical know-how of commercial, let's say marketing theories, anybody who has studied in marketing, anybody who has studied in engineering, because you can go both ways. There are commercial product managers and there are technical product managers. So you can go in both ways. And the main requirement is basically the fundamentals of having the commercial knowledge, having the technical knowledge into it. And again, it's related to industry as well.
Okay.
From the telecom perspective, you need to have an engineering background.
Okay.
You need to have a commercial background.
Yeah.
And you need to have studied telecom.
Okay.
And somehow I've people seen they came from different industry. They came in and they have become a successful product managers.
Okay. From different industries.
Different industries.
Okay. What was required for them to adapt within the organization? Because if I understand from you, you said 60% goes on from the general concept or process of from defining to up to launching, and then your 30% is more about the technical.
Correct.
So how did they adapt themselves to that?
So few people, what we have done is we have run a lot of courses, a lot of induction programs to them. Normally it's about I could say any new person coming up there, it requires about 2 to 3 months to get the know-how or how any new organization is working
of the specific industry.
Telecom,
for instance, so they come to learn about the telecom.
Telecom, how does telecom work? What are the rules and procedures within telecom? How you communicate? Then they start adopting the technical and commercial knowledge of the product. Okay. For example, one of the person, he just came from hotel, hospitality industry. Yeah. He came in there and have no knowledge. So what we have done is we have give the induction programs. We have gone through different trainings, set up individual personalized training, and mashallah, now after about 3 months, he's up to speed. Mashallah. And now it's more looking into delivering, making an impact. So it takes about 3 to 6 months in any new role. Okay. And that was same with me. When I changed my different roles, I went from software engineer to network planning to marketing. There is a lot of learning. Okay. But what we see in an organization is what is the person willpower to learn. Yes. If you have willpower to learn, anything could be done. Everything is possible. Yeah. As you know, when we studied in high school or studied in university, the knowledge which they have been taught, this is not we use when we go in professional life. True. It's totally different, but it's how we have studied and how we have acquired the problem solving skills in order to solve any of the problems. I understand. Now, what about now product management being a very important role within organization, especially organizations that are innovating and creating products and bringing them to the market? Are there any training institute or any organizational bodies that are coming up with programs that sort of equip you and teaches you on what this all product management is all about? Yeah, so especially for product management, we have this association of International Product Marketing and Management. It's within USA. They have programs. They have short courses, a week or 6 days. Okay. Yeah, so you come in there and they teach you all the fundamental basics of product management, of product marketing. Just 1 week. Just 1 week, and it sets you. It gives you the highlights. What you need to know. So what are the marketing theories? What are the different approaches to do the business case? What are the different approaches to do the pricing? So basic aspect of the whole product management. It teaches you, and also product marketing management. So there is a course which is Certified Product Marketing Manager and Certified Product Manager. So they do that, and these courses are being offered in Dubai. Okay. Yeah. So awesome. It's not far, so we can go and not in Oman. And not in Oman, but there are organizations which are working towards in Oman. So especially within some of the corporates, if they have a requirement of about 5 to 10 employees who wanted to get certified, they can fly in and they can do the courses as well. Okay, and what is the certification that they get? They get a Certified Product Manager and Certified Product Marketing Manager certification. Okay, could you tell us some of the modules that are being taught in these sessions? Some of the modules, as I highlighted, it's on the marketing theories. Okay. 4 P's of marketing.
Okay, your price, promotion.
So they go through the full detail of those. They are talking about augmentation of the product, how you can augment the product.
Okay.
They are talking about how you take it to the market. What is the go-to-market list?
Okay.
They talk about how you define the functional requirements. And so basically there are different modules. So again, the duration of the course is about 6 days.
Yeah, okay.
So within 6 days, it's about 8 hours a day.
Okay.
And then you go through that rigorous training session. And prerequisite is you need to have at least 6 months of knowledge. So I don't recommend just taking the course and then doing it. Basically, if you join the product management team or product marketing team, have there for about 6 months, then you know actually how does it work, and then course will be very beneficial.
So that becomes very good to take up the course once you are at least worked on it and seen how it worked.
Exactly.
Exciting discussion today with Mr. Adnan Khan, who is heading the product team and the B2B as well, and he also has over 15 years of experience in telecom with product management. We're going to take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen, and revert back with an interesting discussion today with Adnan.
Impact.
New talents, experts, and professionals in different fields.
Different topics that contribute knowledge to society.
And what's going on here in the Sultan?
It's Impact, hosted by Tariq Al-Warwani.
Tuesdays at 5 p.m. and Sundays at 9 p.m.
It's all here every week on the Nation Station.
Welcome back to Impact, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host Tariq Al-Barwani, along with our studio engineer DJ Ayub, with here today live on Oman Radio FM 90.4. Interesting discussion today on product management and product marketing management with a professional with over 15 years of experience working with leading telecom companies in the world. That include, but is not limited to, Nortel Networks, Lucent Technologies, Rogers Cable, Bell Mobility, Mobily as well. And he is currently heading a department of B2B fixed and advanced product, Mr. Adnan Khan, who is with us here today and accepted to come at the Oman Radio FM and to speak about product managers. Adnan, before the break, you spoke about the product management life cycle. You spoke about how it works and fits into an organization. You've also spoke about how can someone take up courses in order to, or training or sessions or whatever it is, to get the necessary knowledge into getting into this arena. What I would like to know now is that what characteristics do you think that one needs to have in order to be a product manager?
Thank you very much, Tariq, again for the invite. In my opinion, the main characteristic is relationships. How you manage a relationship. That is very key in product management.
Now I know why you are a very successful man at this. If there is anyone for me to select relationships, is you, my friend. Everybody speaks about you. From the social media, they speak of you. From the people who are working with you, they're telling me. From everywhere. So this is it, man. Just kidding.
Yeah. So it's all about relationship. Then time management.
Okay.
Is a very necessary characteristics, because time is money. Because we need to ensure everything is developed and launched within time. Then teamwork is must.
Okay, mashallah.
You need to take the whole team together in order to deliver the product.
Okay.
It's not you. Of course, individual contribution is there, but teamwork is must. And lastly, as I say, time management, it comes with project management.
Okay.
So you need to be very well in managing the projects, because each product is broken down into various projects.
Okay.
There are different components of it.
Yeah.
So that is very necessary. In my case, these three things in order to be.
So time management, relationship, and team management as well.
Correct.
So as project management.
Correct.
Tell me one thing. You say the product manager, project manager. If you look at the name of the titles are somewhat related, but I don't think they're the same.
Correct. So product manager has to have a very good project management skills, because if you look at here is as project manager also is looking at the scope of the project, looking at the project charter, looking at the stakeholders, looking at the financial aspect of it, looking at the timelines, risk, challenges, all this which is necessary as part of project manager. We as a product manager also look in the same aspect, because it comes part and parcel. Because from our perspective, what we are saying here is a successful product manager needs to have a very good project management skills.
Okay.
Because as we come in on a daily basis, we come in there and we have different meetings. We have to manage over time. We need to ensure everything is managed properly. So it's project management is key aspect of it. So some of the cases you see, there are product manager, project manager working together. Somewhere it's a program managers who's come into the picture as well. But the core values remain the same. So from my perspective, a product manager comes with project management.
Okay, which is important. To have that. But project manager doesn't necessarily need to be a product manager.
Correct.
Yeah. Tell me some of the challenges of a product manager for this role. So someone wants to apply to this role, likes it, and wants to become a product manager. What would be challenges you anticipate that he or she might face?
Yeah. So one of the main challenges when dealing with different peoples, because product management is the field where you are depending upon the whole organization without having any direct reporting or direct impact. So we are in the commercial, but we are working with different various organizations. Sometimes it's a challenge where you cannot get things done. So again, then that's why I've highlighted your relationship. So how you mitigate that is you need to have a very good relationships in order to ensure you get things done from each aspect of it. And that's the biggest challenge I see, like getting the work done from the persons who are not directly reporting to you, which is very difficult.
True.
And we as a product managers are mired upon the revenue, time to market, launch the product. And most of the time product managers are sitting in the commercial side of it. Sometimes they are sitting on the technical side of it. But you're dealing with commercial, technical, procurement, delivery,
you're almost
assurance.
dealing with everyone within the organization.
Exactly. So and then for us, without even having any direct involvement from the reporting perspective. So that is the key thing.
Tell me one thing. What is the future of someone who is into a product management? I know for yourself is your mashallah, you started as an engineer, computer engineer, software programmer, jumped into networking, and then you went into product management, and now mashallah you are heading a department, a successful department with a successful team. Tell me, so someone who wants to get into product management, what do or should they expect as a career path? What's next for them?
It's unlimited. So you can go. I have seen product managers becoming the CEO of the company.
Okay.
I have seen product managers going as high as directors.
Okay.
Within the organization or other organization.
Okay.
I have seen product managers becoming the chief marketing officers.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is there is no limit. You can be a product manager, and from there you go directly.
Okay.
In the career path, you can be a C-level. You can reach up to the C-level.
Okay, mashallah. Adnan, you've shared wealth of information today about product management. How would it take for someone to take it, and also the challenges and the characteristic that one needs to have in order to be a product manager. Tell me, what advice do you have for people who would like to pursue this, especially the youth, and your view about this product management?
Yeah, no. Thanks for asking. Actually, I wanted to say about that as well, because especially for the youth who are students and who are already in engineering schools or on the commercial aspect of it, I want them to do internships.
Okay.
Because internship is the way you come into an organization and you learn different parts of organization. You work on different departments.
Yeah.
And then this is also in product management as well. You come in, join, be there for 3 months, 6 months and experience it. And that is the step to come in. And right now is the right time within Oman. Because summer holidays are coming, breaks is coming. So right now organizations are looking for interns. And within all the across Oman. So right now I highly recommend youth go look for an internship if they are already studying, and if they have already graduated, start looking, going on companies' websites, start looking for positions.
Okay.
And also when you look at the job description, it tells you like what exactly product manager requires. So start applying there as well. So that is my key message. And also, if they are not happy with their current field, it's time to switch. Take some short courses.
For people who are already working. And would like to join to product management.
Correct.
Very important information, Sheikh Adnan. Okay, so they can take some short courses or get interest to see how this works and see whether there are opportunities.
Yes, I've seen people in finance going into product marketing by taking some short courses, getting to know about, or getting short internships.
Okay.
And then after that, they can go and start learning.
Okay, so if you were to tell me what are the characteristics or features of that people have that you would say, no, this type of people should not join product management, what would that be?
Product manager...
anything that you say, these kind of characteristics, better don't join. You would advise, no, this is the skills that I would say, better don't join product management. It's going to be a challenge.
It requires a lot of patience.
Patience. Good.
Yeah.
So patience is required, huh?
Patience is required because, as I said, you are getting the products launched without having any direct reporting. So sometime if you are impatient, that is not the right place for you, because you get exhausted coming up there, and you need to be happy in ensuring you are getting and problems are getting solved.
Okay. So that's the thing. Adnan, mashallah, you have been in Oman here many years ago. And mashallah, I was very happy when I have approached you to come and speak in the radio program and speak about product management, being yourself with over 15 years experience, mashallah, to share your knowledge. You have willingly have accepted it. Do you do any presentations or sessions that people can contact you to speak about it? Like college and universities, people can learn about it?
Yes, so with one of the leading universities, I have been visited there.
Okay, mashallah.
And I've presented, especially I'm very much interested in the freshman year of the students who are kind of, I would say, confused. What should I do? Which profession should I do? So normally I go in and I share a journey. How from an engineering side you can go into marketing,
and that's coming from your own example as well.
Exactly, yeah. So that's why. So then, because in freshman year, people don't know. So it's always craze comes in. Somebody's trying to do. Oh, let's do an MBA. Let's do computer science.
And that's what happens in computer science. Everybody goes there.
So normally I was in the same situation when I was doing my engineering as well. But at that time, when you graduate after 4 years, demand is not there.
Unfortunately.
So these are the things which I'm doing, and if somebody would like to contact me, I'm already available on LinkedIn. Status is updated. I'm happy to receive the inquiries and I can direct them.
MashaAllah, that's a very, very good thing. Adnan, tell me, I want to know something personally about you right now. What keeps you motivated? I have, as I said, heard a lot about what you do. The presentation you've done in one of the universities here in Oman, and people speak very, very high. I want to know this kind of characters, mashallah, you have. What keeps you motivated?
As I said, willpower.
Okay, mashallah.
Willpower, so determination to do something and also look towards what you want to be.
Okay.
So keep yourself calm, patience. It's another day in life. So don't just, disturb your whole what can I say is the whole of your life coming into the picture. So just ensure you are taking it relaxed. It's another day in life. Comes up there tomorrow, you start again with fresh energy, energetic, and comes up here. So that's what so initially, again, it's not easy. It comes with time and experience. So from my perspective, if you are very motivated and you say, okay, this is one day, let's see what I'll do tomorrow, and start again.
MashaAllah.
So this is again it's having the positive mindset.
MashaAllah. Now I understand the secret of seeing you always relax. But one thing also, I see you are very hardworking. Would you add hardworking as an important element?
Yes, it is. So from my perspective, I always go with slow and steady wins the race.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. And I love that. Slow and steady wins the race, as Mr. Adnan Khan says, with related to success into his career and his journey and to the world of product management. Who is your role model, by the way? This is a question I normally ask people who are successful as yourself. So we get to learn, and normally people have, a role model that they aspire to become like them or follow some of the characteristics. Who is yours?
To be honest, I never believed in that. But since I came here in Oman, I see my line manager as my role model.
MashaAllah.
Where I go and see, and I'm very much, influenced. Or most of the changes which is done is as per him.
Yeah, MashaAllah. I'm sure he's listening to the program right now. Or if he's not listening, he's going to get the information. Yani, MashaAllah. Well done. That's a very good. I see the studio engineer is very happy with this. He's clapping. MashaAllah. Now, Brother Adnan, before we end the program today, anything you wish to share before the end of our program?
Again, I would like to thank you very much for inviting me. It was really honored in order to be here and share my experience. And I still continue to do that. People can contact me. And product management is not difficult. It's very interesting field if you like it. Because you need to have that passion in order to ensure that you're liking it. And that goes with each in every profession.
True.
If you're passionate about it, you can do it.
Brother Adnan, there are very few people in this world like you. May Allah bless you, inshallah, fi dunya wal akhirah, ya Rabbil Alameen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for joining us today on Oman Radio FM 90.4 to share about your successful journey into the world of products. I would like to take this opportunity to wish you and your beautiful family a very success in all that you do, inshallah.
Thank you very much, Tariq.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our program for this week. I hope you all had an intriguing time with us. Let us catch up again next week on Tuesday, same time, 5 p.m. or Sunday at 9 a.m. for an impact session. I'm Tariq Al-Barwani along with our studio engineer DJ Ayub, wishing you all a happy week. Ma'as salama.